I'm looking at this article in Unison about how much interest will I pay on my mortgage. I think this article was actually ran back in March of 2019. But I wanted to take a minute and talk about that because I believe that most of us don't realize how much our mortgage is costing us. So let's look at this table in this article. A $200,000 mortgage at 4%, the total payback would be $343,739. So you thought you were borrowing $200,000, but the cost of borrowing that is almost as much as the principal itself, and you would pay back $343,000. A $400,000 mortgage at 4%, you would pay back $687,000, and a $750,000 mortgage at 4% will cost you $1,289,000. Now we know that houses used to be inexpensive. In fact, my first house was, I think, $59,000, and so I didn't have to pay that much interest. But when we look at what houses cost today, you can see that this mortgage interest is actually stealing the money that you need to be able to invest for you and your family. Now, if we look at some other interest rates other than just the 4%, you can see that it's really bad. So 3% isn't much better. 400,000 you'd borrow and you'd pay back 607. 5% though, you'd borrow that 400,000, you'd pay back 773,000. So it's important to get the best rate that you can, but also to pay off that mortgage as quickly as possible. Now, I know some people say that it makes sense to have that mortgage interest deduction, but really that isn't the case. In fact, there's a great little video that's done by Kevin O'Leary talking about how debt is evil and that you need to get all that debt paid off by the time that you're 42 to 45 years old, so that you'll have time in your work years to be able to now take the money that you have coming in and make sure that you've got that nest egg that you can put away for retirement so you don't have to work forever. It's so scary to see that seniors now are taking mortgage debt into their retirement years and will have 7, 8 years after they retire where they're still paying huge amounts of mortgage interest. You know, if there's a way that you can pay that mortgage off quickly, that is the best advice that I can give you. And if you need some help in doing that, as well as paying off your cars and credit card debt and all that interest that's stealing your future, then we've got the answer. Learn about the Money Max account. That is the answer, a GPS that will guide you from wherever you are to having all of your debt paid off in the quickest amount of time possible without huge changes in your budget. So get some information on that Money Max account. I'll try to put a link in this video because it's going to be life-changing for you and your family, and you can take all that mortgage interest, put it into the bank or invest it wherever you want to invest it so that your future is bright and secure. Thanks a lot.